live things on top of your subscription bar on the left, that's like pretty good. Like, and that's basically the two things I have for discovery, right? Is like, I want the discovery of who's on that I follow right now. Like I want a page to show that everyone who I'm watching that's live. Because that's like the main thing I use for Twitch. And then I also think find new people by searching my game. Those are like the important things, I think.
I see.
So yeah.
I'm mildly just like looking at your Twitch highlights. Anyway, sorry, mildly interesting. But in any case, so why is the bottom bar still popping up? Is there a way to like make it so the bottom half of my thing up or... There we go. Okay, I don't know what I did earlier, but okay, cool. We are streaming. We are live. We're on both YouTube Live and Twitch right now, I think.
And Mixer.
Yeah, and Facebook Gaming. And Mixer's not a thing anymore, is it?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. I was like, is Mixer still a thing? I should know this. But anyway, cool. Alright, I'm hype. Okay, so yeah, you probably want to read the subs for this game. Unfortunately, there's no VA, but I think this game would also get really irritating if there were VA, because they're just like a lot of text. But yeah. It originally came out on both the PS Vita and on the Switch, I think, which is an interesting combination of devices. But yeah, it's I think this game is compared to Among Us a lot, but in practice it's a lot more like Werewolf. I think it's really the only thing in its particular niche.
I don't think I've ever played Werewolf. I think I've only played one night Ultimate Werewolf.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah, it's like One Night, but for more than one night. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that sounds like Among Us or Mafia.
Yeah, it's this. Yeah, Mafia is another game that's kind of similar. It's very similar to Mafia, I guess. What's weird is that it's single player, and you might think that kind of ruins it, but actually, it just changes the mechanics a lot. Like, it makes the game. How do I put it? Like, the AI is really good. Like, it's really good, like, getting exactly to the level where, like, the puzzles, like, where it's solvable, like, in a social deduction game, but it's still hard. I don't know if I can phrase it any better than that, but yeah. But yeah, it also has, like, some oddly RPG-like things. Also, what name do you want to give yourself? Alright, I figured it out.
Meat Thorpe is too long.
I was...
Colon. Okay, jump. Oh, Jumpy! Aww.
Yep.
He's our friend.
Okay, but capitalization is gonna kill me, so, you're gonna see this name, like, pop up, like, everywhere. So... Okay. Oh, also gender.
I mean, of course, I'm male. I only roll with. Oh, are we choosing stats?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I think in general, what the community thinks are the strongest stats, and like I went previously, my previous game I went for an intuition and stealth build. I think in general, the community thinks that intuition and charm are the strongest ones.
Okay, so let's not do that.
Okay, yeah, you really want a challenge. I think logic makes things like really interesting. And Matthew went for a logic build a while back. you get a lot of funky abilities and logic stuff that I think makes the game like feel more like Professor Layton like. Yeah, I think intuition makes the game a little bit too easy because it gives you some tools you can use that like makes it easier to it makes it easier to like narrow down your list of suspects from like basically the whole crew to like 3 people.
Why don't you choose a lovely build? I hate this part. That's why I don't play D&D.
Okay. Let's do a build that I have not done. I don't want to make intuition too low because it's kind of one of those like you're supposed to level that one up a lot right at the start.
Yeah, whatever you want to try out.
Let's be good at logic and lying. That seems like a
So
good combo.
this isn't like set scenarios. It's kind of like randomly generated or something.
Everything is randomly generated, which is what makes it like a lot more impressive to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't think a randomly generated mystery game would be like. Doable.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so, right? But like it works like really well. Okay, no. I don't want to like make a glass cannon like a character that's just like really bad. I think that Matthew made a character that had like 0 stealth, and then just like every like 5 seconds, the Gnosia were just like, oh yeah, no, it's that guy. it's that guy. He just like opens his mouth, and someone's like, I'm kind of not feeling you right now, Matthew. All right. I think I don't want to. Yeah, I don't like 2 glass cannon builds.
What's
also,
our dump stat?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What should our dump stat be? I don't want it to be intuition because then we're actually just like an idiot. I'm kind of my dump stat in my last game was charm, but you can pick like which out of the 5 do you think should be the dump stat?
I don't know. This is fine if you think it's good.
Yeah, I like imbalanced characters, so I'm gonna decrease our charm and then add like even more logic. But now we're so close to 10. Okay, fine. Here we go. Because you get abilities eventually as you get stats leveled up to certain points. So like I think you get something when logic hits 15. I don't know.
There's a color option?
Yes, there is. I forgot. You have a color preference?
Purple.
Purple?
Yes.
That was interesting. Not the color I also chose.
Oh. Wow.
You actually have to remember this, but anyway, yeah, you just gotta remember who chose purple. It's okay. It's in the video anyway.
Is it like when Brain Age asks you like a year ago, what did you have for breakfast?
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah.
I assume this is when Nagito is like standing over us.
Yes.
I got it.
Okay, confidence. Okay. 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 You're just doing this because you're imagining it's Akane asking.
It's just everything, right? It's like it like starts out like all those Danganronpa 99 games. All right, now we're going to meet everyone else. Like, like, everyone else is waiting in the room. They've already discussed the predicament we're in. They've got their I don't know death anklets or whatever on. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And is our stealth really that low, or charm? By the way, the first few loops are... They're not actually completely deterministic. I think there is some element of randomness in them, but I think they're mostly deterministic. But eventually it becomes completely random. I actually like it because it's like a tutorial level, but it like eases you into the randomness. Also, like, most of the mechanics aren't... Like, I think you need to be like 10 loops in to start seeing most of the mechanics, but yeah. Oh, whoops. Okay, sorry, someone was commenting. Hey, quick question about the format for the show match on Saturday. Mohawk opponent Malagasy suggested 2 non-standard changes to the match format. He wondered if slow game speed was okay. I don't think we're going all the way down to 1v1. That'll just take too long before there's action. But 1.5. The old CD/HD speed. The 1.7 and yeah, I mean, I'm used to I've played HD on that speed, so I can play. I'll just make a note of it. Secondly, suggested nerfing the home maps a bit. But instead of doing a civ draft, you'll also have to pick a civ along with your home map. And the other player can freely pick a card pick. I mean, his alternative that you just get a home map and you don't get to pick your civ, or... I mean, I totally agree, like, home map plus civ, and then they can pick a counter pick is reasonable. So, yeah. Yeah, I will probably not be responding too much to you since I am playing a different game, but feel free to message me on Discord. What about blind pick? Okay. Did I not update the fact that I'm playing Gnosia? I just realized I might not have done that. No, I did update. I did update on Switch.
This is important stuff. You gotta figure it out.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I gotta figure this out. Yeah, blind pick could be cool too. I don't know. Anyway, I will be responding to you, I guess, while I play the game. Alright, we have to vote for someone. Screen lights up in front of you. Which of these people should you vote for?
I wasn't paying attention. Can we vote for ourselves?
Can't vote for yourselves in this. Yeah, I think Arabia plus home maps in a civ draft is much better than just Arabia with blind pick, for sure. Okay, what do you think, Zach?
I don't know, Setsu's eyes are just red. That's not natural.
Okay, so you think it's her?
Yeah.
It's okay, everyone fucking hates Reikio for whatever reason.
Incorrigible.
Incorrigible ham. One thing that's really interesting in this game is it always uses, like, they, them, theirs pronouns, the player, no matter what you put down for the sex option. But the sex option does change things, which is
It's called progressiveness.
of course.
Levi.
Is it actually Levi? I always keep believing as like Levy.
Not Levi.
I don't know, like Levy jeans.
Yeah, Levi jeans.
Is that how it's pronounced? Levi?
Yes.
Wait, have I just been saying this wrong my whole life?
Levy is like Levy, as in like levy taxes on something, or we use the levy to save ourselves from those.
Yeah, I know what Levy. I know how it's pronounced too.
But Levi is a name.
That face that is usually covered by her phone has finally made an.
Right, I was going through YouTube. I'm trying to.
We are looking at for its brand of denim jeans in particular.
I'm listening to how to pronounce
The
Levi.
name of this brand, Levi's.
It is Levi. Okay. I actually just never heard this word spoken. Okay. All right, fine. It's Levi. Because you know it's named after the jeans.
That night, that one night in Bangkok. Yeah, I want to tell her to say more about this.
Just fucking with you. But not literally. Can't keep up, or you're okay?
I'm okay, I'm chill.
I don't know, yay or nay. Indeed, this chick does sound like a playa. Yeah, 1.5 speed in a normal civ draft seems reasonable. Alright, well... Levi is being a cock block right now.
Among Us.
Of course. Very derivative. Indeed, as you can see, that is red.
Erased from this universe.
Get ready for them to say that a lot.
I hope it's never described what happens to them.
Okay, So the first few trials are going to be really boring, but eventually they get really interesting.
Okay.
Okay, so presumably you want to start by waiting and seeing. So for completely unsubstantiated reasons, Setsu decided to defend us, and I'm not gonna go against that. Hypothetically, we can go and defend SQ right now, who is kind of blame's been sort of thrown on her. We could have alternative. I mean, I don't know why we would do that, unless we had some reason to believe that SQ isn't Gnosia and that this is Setsu's ploy to put it on, either me or.
I mean, how long is like a time frame is looking at, right? Because she was in our room like talking right before this.
It's during the warp that Gnosia killed.
Okay.
So she totally could have done it. But yeah. We don't really know, I guess, at this point. So I don't know if you want to start accusing people randomly, or covering people.
Fine.
But I'll just wait. Okay. You can either opt to defend Setsu right now, or just do nothing, or actually disagree with SQ if we just feel like, I don't know, throwing Setsu under the bus. Yeah, I don't think it really matters too much, so I'm just gonna wait it out. Yeah, Setsu then goes down on SQ. Okay, so clearly they both don't like each other. At this point, it basically just comes down to picking someone. So, yeah. Alright, so let's vote for someone. Who do you think the Gnosia is?
Okay, what evidence am I supposed to have?
Right, so for trial 1, you guys don't have any evidence. It's just completely a toss-up. But just choose your gut.
What would the game do? How about SQ?
Okay, yeah, as you can see. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yep, so you're correct. SQ was Gnosia, everyone else was crew. And you can also see the logs, and good for as well as like who's been accused. We also start getting crew data. That they're so far the people who we know in the crew are Gina, SQ, Rikio. Cool. So this is like loop 1. Alright, so basically this game happens in this weird Groundhog's Day world. Where you're like repeating the same trial over and over and over again. But things change a little bit each time. The conditions of the world are always like a little bit different. And there is a narrative that builds over time that it like pops up kind of incrementally as the world keeps looping.
Yeah, and you gain access to the morphogenetic fields.
Exactly.
Wait, so we're back on the first day,
Yeah.
and like, who's it can be changed, but
Yep.
something else is different.
Basically everything is different. The people obviously the same. Well, even the group of people that you spawn with, because it's different each time. Basically every day you vote for someone to put into cold sleep.
We're sacrificing to the gods.
Yep. Or the Gnosia.
Yeah, that'll be a good thing.
Okay. Assessing on SQ. SQ denies. Okay, she's assessing at Reikio. Who's accused too? Okay, so everyone is attacking Reikio. Some characters in this game are more perceptive than others and pick up on lies on things. So that's sometimes why they do stuff, but it's not necessarily foolproof. This overlay is really annoying. What is it? Alright, what do you think?
What am I supposed to think?
It's still a little bit random because, yeah, it's early in the game, but
Who had the knife? I don't know, Gina.
Okay. So. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, as you can tell, SQ has a pretty high performance score. Brachio, not so much. Hence stuff like this. You want to defend her, or sorry, or do you want to defend them, or
Yeah, please. I don't know.
okay. Ooh, we're taking sides, Zach.
I don't know.
I think we're
What am I
taking
supposed to
sides.
do? Just give me the true ending.
Alright, I took sides. Oh boy! I think we did it. It's okay, we just hate SQ for some reason.
Is this where the gotcha machine is?
Exactly. Games, billiards, or 3D chess?
Games.
Yeah, games. Sushi, steak, or ramen?
Sushi. State your name. Your Gnosia. I'm imagining this as a continuous dialogue. Like, it's okay, I'm scared too. That's a death flag.
Oop. Okay, I totally knew it wasn't. I'm kidding. I'm not actually sure if I remember what happened.
Is this the detective in Mafia or whatever?
Yeah, sheriff, whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
Whoa! Alrighty, Sasetsu just declared that they indeed are the engineer. Notably, Setsu voted for SQ and G voted for Ray. He's the engineering report. Yeah. Setsu initially voted, or Setsu is engineer claimed that yeah, each one claimed the other one was that. Was Gnosia. Alright, should we wait out for a little bit? Did they say? Or do you have any inclinations already?
I don't know. I mean,
We have a little bit of data, right? We can tell based on their voting record. Right. Like, Gina voted for Reikio. But Setsu voted for SQ. Now, we're pretty sure that one of them has to be Gnosia.
yeah.
So this doesn't tell us too much quite yet. But I think we might know soon. Yeah. Oh, interesting. I just want to start the vote. Should we start the vote, or let them bicker with each other?
I don't know. What does the game want us to do?
I don't think the game really has, like, it doesn't. There's no advantage from them talking amongst each other, unless they can already have that's information that we don't. So I think starting the vote's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so it has to be one of.
Choice.
Yeah, it's one of Setsu or Gina. We kind of fucked up by putting SQ to sleep. But, what do you think?
Well, I mean, we had to vote for one of SQ or Reikio, and presumably to kill the other one.
Yeah. Decide who shall die and who shall live.
It feels like in Mafia where you're just guessing all the time.
Yeah, the first couple rounds are really guessing just because they don't give you all the mechanics and they just want to get used to voting and stuff. But as the rounds get longer and you also get more data, it becomes a lot easier to guess.
I'll let you guess.
Think could be more.
She's not going back to her room. She's going back to the cafeteria to get some sushi.
Exactly. That's also a lie because Levi can't make sushi.
She's going to play games.
But yeah, Gina was Gnosia.
What the fuck?
I don't get where all the Shigamichi hate's coming from.
Yeah. Feels, we've lost our progressiveness.
Yeah.
Resorted to just judging people on their exteriors.
Okay, so there's two Gnosia this time.
Can we claim engineer?
We could claim engineer. It just is stupid because what do we gain from this? You just look like the thing is that who wants to claim engineer, right? Like the actual engineer and the Gnosia. But if some just random person claims engineer, it's like why? You're just making it harder for everyone. Actually, no. You make your life of the Gnosia a lot easier.
Maybe that's why I didn't get. People don't like it when I play Mafia.
Okay, SK attacks. Gina, Stella intervenes. Shigemichi intervenes. Okay. Stella gets attacked again. Gina intervenes. Shigemichi intervenes. Okay. Oh, oh boy. This is going to be an interesting game. Because we know that there is an engineer, but the engineer did not come forward. Nor did Gnosia come forward. That's strange.
Well, I mean, that's the smart thing. That's what you would want to do anyway, right? Like,
Not necessarily. You totally could want to go forward. It just depends if, like, you look a little bit more sketch if you're the second person to say that you're the engineer.
So like, if you claim, I mean, this what does it remember from playing Mafia is that if you claim, like, if you claim like something like engineer early, then you have to like you're immediately like the next first target.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's
That's
true though,
why-
right?
That's
If
why
you
you normally have like stuff like doctor and stuff like that to like, save the Peterson who got claimed engineer or something like that.
usually if
Because-
someone claims engineer, so there are roles like what you're describing. They'll pop up later, but like
Yeah, I assume.
in general though, it's like not in the Gnosia's interests. Like if the actual engineer comes forward, one of the Gnosia will if there's two Gnosia, one of them will almost also claim to be the false engineer. And the reason for this is because they can then use that to influence everyone's opinion. But as a result of that, the true engineer is basically like immune until something bad happens.
Yeah, so if you claim that, why could you just kill the engineer and not claim it as an Gnosia?
You could opt, if there's two Gnosia, then like, they could just opt to not kill the engineer, or sorry, to kill the engineer and just not claim it for themselves.
So if your model is like only Gnosia and engineer only and the real engineer.
Yeah, there's other roles in this just right now.
I know, but if that's your model, then like as soon as someone claims Gnosia who claims engineer who's not the engineer, then like the engineer knows that they're Gnosia.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that's just like not good.
But you also, the other person,
identify
the other Gnosia can just convince everyone. The true engineer just bullshitting. Like they
I feel
can.
like you don't want to identify yourself. I don't know, if there's like multiple people, you don't want to identify yourself to the real engineer.
I mean, they're gonna figure out who you are in like a few rounds anyway.
Yeah, but you can kill everyone in that round. Number of rounds.
You
Especially
can only
if
kill
it's
one
engineer.
person. You can only kill one person per night. You could just kill the engineer. That's an alternative.
Yeah.
An alternative is just kill the engineer and get that
I don't
over
know.
with.
Maybe it's just like applying like the surprise like birthday paradox. But I feel like if your model is the only people who will claim engineer are the Gnosia and the real engineer, then the only person who should claim engineer is the real engineer, because then you're just identifying yourself to Gnosia.
You're giving everyone a higher prior that you're Gnosia, I guess, but also realize that
No,
you can
specifically one person, the engineer, the Gnosia. You're like telling them that you're the Gnosia.
Yeah, but just because they know that you're the Gnosia, like, doesn't mean that everyone else is gonna believe that. Like, how does everyone else know that they're the true engineer and that you aren't if you're Gnosia? Like, to them.
I mean, this is so like in Among Us. One of the worst strategies you can do is just make a 50-50 immediately.
The thing is that if you convince everyone that the other engineer is actually Gnosia for whatever reason, and you vote them out, like, you've just eliminated your biggest rival, like, right off the bat, and then you can just spin whatever narrative you want for the rest of the game. Eventually, if, like, a lot of people are still dying, they might still suspect that, like, you're Gnosia, but you give yourself, like, 4 rounds to figure that out. But it's still not the most optimal strategy. I think the most optimal strategy is to, like, retain the other engineer around for a couple more rounds, and then just, like, find a way to vote them out. But, like, definitely don't. If you're a Gnosia, you do not want to kill the other engineer ever, because that just means you have to die, like, shortly after that.
Yes, but this is from Among Us, right? If you as a group, like early in the game, know that one of 2 people is Gnosia or imposter or whatever, you should just kill them both. like in Cold Sleep them one, and then Cold Sleep the other.
Okay, I don't want to ruin things because there's other roles that haven't been introduced yet. But there are ways.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm saying in this situation, you shouldn't claim engineer as Gnosia.
Perhaps, yeah, I don't know. I still think there's an argument to do it, just because you can alter what everyone else thinks. Like, you can make your own fake like claims about other people being Gnosia pretty soon, and then people will start voting for them. Like, I don't think it's actually a good idea to vote for either of the engineers right off the bat. You should be hunting down the Gnosia that hasn't announced themselves, because like eventually, after a couple rounds, you'll get more data on what like the Gnosia and or the true engineer are actually saying, and then you can just like compare those stories to each other and then figure out who the real one is. I don't know. Like at that point, it just becomes a game of like, I don't know. Can you figure out like who exactly is the liar and who's telling the truth? Which I think is a game that Gnosia, if they're really good at lying, want to play. I don't know. This is an unholy alliance of Rikio and SQ. That never happens. They hate each other. Alright. Who are we voting?
I like his expression on Shigamichi's face. I can't stop.
It's like the surprised Pikachu face.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna say Gina.
Okay. Has he said everyone is his buddy?
Yes, that is Shigamichi for you. Ooh.
What happens when they're in cold sleep?
They sleep.
Or was this the dating sim part of it?
Yeah. Who are we gonna hang out with?
I would like to court Shigamichi.
So, I don't know what voice Shigamichi normally speaks in, but I'm convinced it has to be Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Like, I don't think there's any other voice that makes sense for him. Oh, hey there, Jumpy. How about we play some video games? Oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of convinced it's Stella now.
Or what?
I'm convinced it's Stella.
Did we already vote out Stella?
Yeah, but there's two Nosias.
I know. What do you have against Shigamichi?
Oh, what do you have against good old your buddy Shigamichi?
Shut the
You're
fuck
my
up.
buddy. Oh my god, everyone's ganging up on me. They only.
Yeah, fuck Gina. Yeah.
So Gina's pretty fishy, right? Oh geez, oh my.
I'm starting to get that feeling. Aw, you're suspecting me. What the hell, Scoop?
Oh, what the hell, Rick? Oh geez, oh my god.
Oh, I didn't want to have to say it, but Gina... Okay, so I'll stop. See, by the way, you can't accuse people, like, more than once per round, basically. Otherwise, you look kind of suspicious. You can kind of like dog pile on as much as you want, but you can't just like go out and flatly accuse people. Otherwise, holy shut up. All right, who do you think it is?
Eradicate. Eradicate.
I actually kind of Wait, who died last night again?
SQ.
Yeah, we don't really have much data, but I'll just go with their gut. We hate Gina. Oh, nailed it. So yeah, as you can tell, Setsu is the only person that understands the concept of loops. Everyone else just loses them every time.
This is my favorite character in any game ever.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Before it zoomed out, I was pretty sure that was the gray guy from Danganronpa.
Yes. He's definitely the murderer every time.
See, Setsu's right.
Yeah, I mean, telling you on round one is not a great idea.
When your only role is engineer, there is like no benefit to coming out early.
The Gnosia, okay, if you tell the engineer to come out, then round one it's not a great idea. But like you can definitely ask them to come out on like round 2 or 3.
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with that.
Okay, well, you know, Setsu decided to, you know, really not follow their own advice.
Yeah.
So we are actually the engineer. Okay, so we know that
That's really
Setsu's...
dumb,
What?
'cause then
I mean, it's what you were saying earlier, right? Okay, Genus attacks SQ right off the bat. SQ's in ice. I'm gonna stay out of this for a bit. Well, maybe I can join the Shikamichi, you know? He's a bro.
he's my buddy.
Let's make an alliance with Shikamichi. If you figure out he's actually Gnosia later on, we have to turn on him. Should we doubt Setsu? Or should we just wait for a little bit? I don't think we want to kill Setsu because that makes us very easy to target. I think that yeah, so we don't want to vote her out. Okay, that's mega sus. Okay, yeah. it's like if you are a Gnosia, like a second Gnosia that's hiding, and one of the Gnosia is like the fake engineer, like you don't want to. Like, doing things like that just makes it obvious engineer who both the Gnosia are. And to everyone else, if you see like someone sticking up for someone suspiciously hard on round one, that's also incredibly suspicious. I mean, really, we were kind of doing that to Shigamichi, but. Okay, so this is just like for the curse for Zero Escape in terms of dialogue.
Wait, when is this? What are we on? Why is this day one?
It is day one, remember? Because we looped.
When did we loop?
Who's died yet?
Oh. Yeah, I'm lost. Whatever.
We literally just looped, and we were the engineer in this loop. Remember?
Okay. Yeah. Remember that time we played Snowball?
Yes. No, I'm not.
I feel like if there's two Nojas, though, it still is the right thing to do to kill the engineer at this point, given that there's no other roles. Because you're just increasing the chance that we're going to find out who the second Noja is, even though we know who one of them is.
It's just a weird gamble where like if you don't kill if you don't kill the engineer, right? You're kind of banking on the fact that you might be able to convince everyone that like that your fake engineer can convince everyone that the real engineer is a fake. And if you do that, then you've eliminated your only competition and have created a pretty compelling narrative.
No, okay, here's what I'm saying. So in this case, Setsu claimed engineer, and then we claimed engineer. Then if Setsu or the Noja kills us, then everyone will assume Setsu is correctly the Noja.
Yes.
But they will have no idea who the second one is.
Yeah, but you just have lost one Noja. It's like trading pawns basically, but it's more like trading like a bishop for a pawn.
Yeah, but I think the Noja wants to trade down, especially because there's a really good chance that we could find the second Noja.
Yeah, but they could also just claim that someone else is a Noja. And then create their own narrative. Like the thing is, all the like the committing to the engineer role does the Noja. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that like if you want to commit to be an engineer in your Noja, like if you fail and they figure out that you are like the fake Noja, and this has gone on for like 3 rounds, the real Noja is the Noja that's like sitting around in the background is so fucked. Like they're just insta dead.
Why? Because no one knows who they are.
No, I'm saying this is the case. No, this is the case where you're faking being an engineer. Like one of the other Noja is faking being an engineer, and they got figured out like later on. Then the real Noja is really fucked.
Yeah,
but
later on, and you have one Noja, like how it normally goes is you sort of like have an inkling about who both of them are. But if you have one person to know who, like, if one of your Noja, I feel like okay, the situation where one of your Noja is like totally revealed and one of your Noja is totally unknown versus both of your Nojas people kind of are sus about, I feel like having the split one is way better.
How do they have any information? Maybe. I mean, yeah, that's a strategy for sure.
Okay, here's another way to put it. So, I argue that it should be depending on the number of people left and like the number of rounds left or something like that. If you have a 50-50 of like it's one of either two people is a Noja, I think it has to be in one of the two groups, either the crew or the Noja's interest to just kill both of them and like the loss. Because either
Yeah, as the game goes on, it becomes in their interest to do that for sure. But it definitely is not in their interest to kill one of the Gnosia, like the crew's interest to kill one of the engineer, like right off the bat. Like, I don't think that makes any sense. They could just be killing the real engineer, and then they're so fucked if that happens.
In the limiting case, right? Okay, so this is the thing in Among Us, right? If you're playing a full game of Among Us with 10 people and 2 imposters, and like the first round, like you immediately have 2 people like arguing, and you just know like one of them is like one of them is imposter and the other one's not.
Yeah.
The correct move is, as the crew, is to just kill both of them. Kill one of them one round, kill the next one the next one. Because it's just better odds. I'm guessing.
The problem is in this game you can't just like kill one. Or kill both. You can only kill one person at a time. Well, there is a way to kill both actually. That
You kill one in one round, and then the next round you do the other.
Yeah, but then you also likely killed your own engineer. And now you have absolutely no idea who like the Gnosia is.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Is like.
But like that hurts you so much.
In a situation, well then, if that's the case, then it would be in the Gnosia's interest to kill both of them. To kill the engineer, and by doing that sacrifice, then it has to be in someone's interest to kill both of them.
Why does it have to be in someone's interest? I don't get it. It could just be a bad strategy for both. Like, are you just trying to say because this is a zero-sum game, kind of? Like, it's just in someone's interest
Yeah, in a sense, right? Like...
I mean, both... Okay, I think it's kind of a neutral move, I guess.
Right, like, it has... Like, either it's totally neutral, so it just doesn't matter, or it, like, helps one or the other.
If there's a move that just muddies the water, kind of, for the crew... That's not really in there, and I don't know. I can kind of see the argument you're giving. I just don't see why the Gnosia would want to do that, I guess. Okay, I think what it really comes down to is like how convincing your fake engineer is. If the Gnosia are convinced that their fake engineer is more convincing than the real engineer, then like they totally don't want to kill them. But like yeah, and only the Gnosia knows that information. But anyway, I don't know. Like, but yes, what I think you've identified is that it doesn't make sense to the engineers to like don't call out the engineer on like round 1. That's kind of sus if you do that. Don't even do that if like you're Gnosia. Like, I mean I know you're sort of saying it's in one person's interest to do this, but as you're gonna see, there's like more roles than just like these few.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm just saying that's why there's other roles. Cause I think the game where you just have the engineer role is dumb, because I think the ideal thing is to never claim engineer for both people, and just like use like your knowledge of engineer to like influence the debate.
Yeah. Also, we're gonna get a lot more roles, so don't worry. All right, who are we gonna investigate? Anyone in particular?
I thought we put someone in.
We already did, Reikio.
Oh, okay.
Who are we gonna investigate?
Okay, well we know Setsu's. It doesn't really matter.
Should we look at people's voting record, maybe?
Let's do Stella. She seemed to want it.
I wonder who it could be. Anyway. Alright, that makes Gina mega sus. Oh my fucking... Why did we ask that?
Yeah, that's kind of odd. Yeah, why'd you out her? In front of the Gnosia.
Like, fucking Setsu. just actually just being an asshole. Alright. I don't want to kill Setsu yet. I'm gonna die Gina. Okay, just kidding, I talk too much. Ugh, our stealth ability is so low. Fuck you. Ugh. I fucked up. Ugh. We're so fucked. No, but I know you're not human, though. Yeah, we fucked up. Okay, we fucked up because we played our hand too much. We like pushed Gina, and our stealth stat's not high enough to like make multiple comments like that. Yeah, we should have just shut up and let them attack Stella. You there, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's why, like, you know, like Among Us made it so clear how bad of a game Mafia is. Because like Mafia is a horrible game because the first round you just have to like, is just vote out whoever the most unpopular person in the group is.
Yeah.
It's literally impossible to gain evidence.
You can gain evidence a little bit because people form alliances, but it can be a little bit random. Engineer? That's... Why didn't only Gina come forward? Oh, I guess the no-show is smart. I see. No, they're actually still stupid. Because the Guardian Angel is just gonna protect Gina. Right? There's no other outcome that's gonna happen. So I guess that's gonna kill someone else. That might be their game. Yeah, exactly. Yuriko's using a logic ability. Because if Gina's there's no reason why just one Gnosia would come forth and be engineer, and the respective human wouldn't do it.
I feel like there is a reason, but
Why would they do that? It just is be stupid.
I don't know. Like you want to be able to know who, like as the real engineer, you want to be able to know who the Gnosia is, while not like putting a target on your back.
But like, you just look incredibly suspicious if you announce that you're the engineer and like
Well, then you don't announce it. You just accuse people.
Then why would anyone believe you?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. They need a reason to believe you. Okay, so we know Gina's human, and like because there's the guardian angel, if the guardian angel's alive, Gina will be protected. Okay, he doesn't like Shigamichi. Shigamichi and Setsu kind of alliance. Reikio's probably not part of that because, wow, people fucking hate Shigamichi. Oh, okay. Stella's lying. I guess you should just add Stella then. Fuck you, Shigamichi. You are actually is actually sipping right now. Okay, well, he's just boned.
Finally.
Okay, we can also level up our abilities now. Alright. I think it might be interesting just to get our logic up as high as we can. And really just be a glass cannon. Okay, as expected. Well, no, the Gnosia is being stupid. Attacking the engineer in the situation doesn't make sense because the guardian angel is just going to defend them.
But then that means the guardian angel should defend someone else.
I mean, I don't know. The thing is, the probability that the Gnosia attack the engineer, like, it just takes a slightly stupid Gnosia to attack the engineer, right? Like, I don't know.
It goes one way or the other, right? Like,
The thing is that
Gnosia is always going to attack the engineer, and then as a guardian angel, you.
Well, I mean, you can say something like, you know, they're gonna do it like 95% of the time, maybe. Even if that probability is like a little bit lower, but if you just protect someone at random, then like it could literally be anyone. Like your odds of protecting the right person are really low.
But like, also the benefit of nicking on the engineer is really high. Say our action engineer.
Additionally, just keeping the engineer alive is kind of nice in general. Like, just because they're a more valuable person than the rest of the crew. Okay, Gina claims Reikio is human, so we know Reikio has to be human. Yuriko has a pretty high logic skill, so they can use that ability. Okay. this. Oh. Alright, Stella. Ooh. Oh boy. Rip. But yeah, Stella is definitely one of them. We know she was lying earlier, and I guess Yuriko was one mostly because she sought agreement with Stella early on.
Yup, that's right. Makes me laugh every time he says this.
Bro 116 is a dating sim. Far from it. It's like Werewolf. Or Mafia.
Which is basically a dating sim. I don't know.
I guess, yeah. We need like a version of the word waifu, but for non-binary people. Fuck you. I don't like you, Shigamichi, but who should vote for? Well, if Shigamichi is the best girl, I don't think we can vote for him, but... Alright, we're doing level up. Stealth or charisma
Yeah,
or
stealth.
logic?
I think stealth.
Alright, who do you want to hang out with?
Shigamichi? Of course.
Even though he accused us? I love this text.
You know, just looking at you kind of just pisses me off. Oh, thank God.
You don't like Setsu? Wow. Okay, so... Who's Reikio? Shigamichi claims Reikio was human. Oh boy. I think Shigamichi is almost certainly human. Do you see my reasoning is? Because, like, if SQ and Reikio are opposed to Shigamichi, one of them probably is Gnosia, unless we actually killed the Gnosia with Gina.
Yeah, because it's not Stella and Shigamichi, because they're fighting over Engineer right now.
The real question is the
And
accusation.
so it can't be so it's.
Yeah, the real question is whether who accused Reikio of being Gnosia. Stella accused Reikio of being Gnosia, which. Yeah, I think that's a little bit convenient.
It could be SQ and Rakio, but it's probably at least one of them.
I think, though. I think Rakio is crazy, though. Because I don't understand why they would accuse Shigamichi of being Gnosia when Stella actually just called them Gnosia.
I don't know.
Oh, just kidding. Yep. Oh, just kidding. No! Who is Gnosia?
SQ's just an idiot.
Yeah, that's actually what happened here. The cat sack?
Yes. So cute.
Did someone say Batgirls?
Is that a translucent swim cap?
When's the Nekopara stream? It's coming. Yes, it is a translucent swim cap.
It is so cute. I mean, the cat and the guy. It is so cute.
There's some interesting stuff. Like, if you figure out One thing that's kind of cool about this game is all the characters have backstories that you can like figure out gradually, but like Chippy's is like one of the weirdest for sure. No, actually, it's Comet. Fuck that. No, Comet's even weirder. These are both like no, just kidding. There's a character that's even weirder than these two. Rejected. Okay, so one thing I wasn't mentioning earlier, there is actually an incentive to do to like call stuff out on round one, and that's the characters that have characters that have high intuition can detect when people are lying. Sometimes it's kind of rare, but it happens just kind of at random. And so if they detect someone lying on round one, yeah, that could mean something. That said, they themselves, characters that have high intuition, could also happen to be Gnosia, so you don't necessarily know.
I'm sorry, I'm over Shigemichi now. I'm a Chippy stan now.
Okay, yeah. You know, I'm just tired of Reikyo getting so much shit.
Hey, Raikyo's my buddy, okay?
Yeah, I agree. It is all on USQ. I think Gina. He has some suspicious answers. What do you think? Are we Gnosia?
I really don't know. Probably should have said yes.
Alright, what's level up? For stealth, or I don't know.
Sure.
Alright, you're gonna hang out with Chippy?
Oh yeah.
Well. Why? Why would you do this? This is like the dumbest thing for an engineer to do.
But yeah, but come on, it's Shigemichi, you know.
Alright, well that was fucking dumb. Okay, so either Comet is Gnosia and just really good at this, or... I'll buy it.
Sure. Yep, you are on the way. Oh, never mind. I trust Setsu.
Okay. Hmm. Maybe there's something up with Shigemichi.
Okay, yeah. Should be standing up for us. We kind of need support, so maybe we should lay off Setsu.
I'm starting to get more of a sense that Chippy might be Noja, but but fine. Maybe we should vote for Shikamichi. You know. Yeah, I can't let our husbando be disappointed. Oh, I don't like this dichotomy. Really now.
Damn it. Oh, Jumpy. That dripped with sarcasm, I could just tell from the text. Oh, Rakio, such a shame.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we're gonna need a bigger boat.
One sec. I'm gonna go grab my charger. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Conclusions. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think
I think we had a little bit more data than we had before.
yeah. I don't know, who should we be supporting?
I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I feel like Comet really, you know, had it out for Chippy, so I'm starting to really buy that Chippy's actually on our side. It seems plausible, at least. I don't know. Yeah. I'll run with it.
Okay.
This just seems wrong, but alright, fine. Yeah. It's like when Chippy says this, right? You know, it's like a little like if he just changed his tone just a little bit, you know, he'd be genuine about it. But you know, he's just fucking with her right now. Okay. Do you think I have info to figure out who did it?
There's not that many options.
Okay, Shigemichi initially claimed that
Yeah, someone claims something about Stella, right?
no one ever made a Shigemichi. Sorry, Chippy claimed that Stella was Gnosia. Did Stella die?
No, Stella's the other. It's the other option.
Chippy's been consistently voting for Stella,
Okay, but
which is
can we
fine.
use the information that it's one of that the other Noja is one of Shigemichi and Gina?
Is Gina already gone?
Yeah, but right. So there's 3 left, and the game's still going. So we cold sleep one of the Noja.
Yeah. So essentially,
So one of the
so you're saying it's Stella then?
I don't know. I didn't say that.
I mean, I buy it. I think the only thing is it's possible that Chippy just really just obliterated his only competition, Shigemichi, right at the start. We're really just being a bro right now.
I just want to know if Chippy is Noja, is the cat also Noja?
Well, you might end up figuring that out. Can we just start the fucking vote? Actually, there's a skill that lets you do that. Oh.
Wow, look at that. They're both Noja. Wait, you can be engineer and Noja?
No, he's not. He just is faking engineer. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but I swear it said. But then who was actually engineer? I thought it said that above his thing.
It'll keep the engineer thing because he faked being engineer. But there was a real engineer. Sorry, I forgot who it was. The real engineer must have been Shigemichi then, right?
No, Shigemichi was the other Noja.
Huh? Why would both the Noja come out as engineers?
No, it worked.
Oh, maybe I don't know. I didn't see it. Let me look. No, I'll look at the stream. I forgot. This is on YouTube.
Like one of them, it showed Shigemichi's. It showed engineer in the bottom right, and then Chip Eat said engineer in the top left. Right. I figured one of them meant like actually instead of claiming it.
Wait. I'm on the screen. No. Shigemichi was not Noja. Setsu was Noja last round.
But it showed like the thing right by his name.
No. I have the YouTube live video open. I can screenshot it.
Yeah, send me a screenshot.
How do I take a screenshot?
Windows Shift S.
See?
No, but okay.
I think I just missaw it.
No. I'm going to tell you what I was confused by. Hang on. Sorry.
You watching my stream on YouTube Live?
Yeah. Okay, I was confused by the screen.
Because, okay, he's not actually the engineer. He's just faking being the engineer.
No, but that it shows the Noja by Shigemichi.
No. That means that he is claiming that Shigemichi is Noja. This is the other way around. Sorry. This is saying that Shigemichi was claiming that Chippy was Noja. Yeah, sorry. Whenever you see that symbol, like, on the left, that means that that person is saying Noja at the person in the middle.
Okay, so it's the I told you so button, like
Yeah.
sign. Okay.
And in fact, you'll see the I told you so even in the regular games happening.
Okay.
Okay, so we can hypothetically falsely state our role, like, grab the bat, but that's not going to help us. Or maybe it would.
Yes.
I don't know.
I agree. Probably.
Oh, okay, Rick just did for us. Bit of Chippy.
You lay off Chippy a bit. He's my bud, okay?
Oh, Reikio, very clever.
What'd you say?
Reikio actually defended Stella, which I think is an interesting decision. Because we actually opted to attack Stella.
Well, then she's our next victim.
No, we're just gonna vote her out.
No, I mean that's but I think that's the thing. You're right. You don't want to disagree with the other Noja. You want to make it not. You don't want to be like clearly aligned with the other Noja.
Yeah, exactly. So you want to disagree with them in the debate.
Yeah.
Okay, so the real question is, do we throw Reikio under the bus or no? Alright. I feel like we should hit 20 logic because of the skill you get at 20 logic.
Okay.
But I understand that we're a little bit lopsided. Or who do we hang out with? I think we should make an ally with Chippy.
Yeah.
Because... Oh, wait, but we were able to kill him. Oh, that was really stupid. Of course, of course. Okay, who do we kill? Want to give your pet theory
Chippy would be the throw under the bus pick.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. Is Setsu also too obvious?
What's Setsu's voting pattern?
She is the one who disagreed with us on Stella. And she also didn't vote for one of us, so it's not terrible.
I think it's fine, yeah. Yeah. See, even Reikio agrees. So yeah, the very brief description how they die is their skin swells up and then peels back. Ugh. You were a good friend, Chippy, but well, okay, now we're in a catch-22. We have to vote out Chippy. Can't kill Chippy, otherwise they're both kind of dead. Ah, fuck you.
Bud! Yeah, Reikio's too defending of us.
Okay, we're kind of fucked. We can't really throw Reikio onto the bus.
Yeah, she's not doing very well.
Fuck you. Okay. Ooh, okay, I like this. I like this dichotomy. Okay, we just gotta get people to vote for Chippy. I think we... Right?
Why not Shigemichi? I feel like if you change your vote, that's suspicious.
Yeah, maybe you're right. But Chippy's kind of dangerous. Because we can't kill Chippy.
I don't know, if I were actually playing this, what I would say is, well, clearly this is going to be decided by who Shigemichi is like voting for, because he's the one person who didn't vote for someone who's getting re-voted.
Yeah.
So I would say, well, fine, I would like to vote for you, Shigemichi, but we can't because you're not going to vote for yourself. So, and then steer him towards Chippy. But
yeah.
he's my buddy.
Ouch. Yeah, we're kind of fucked right now.
Yeah.
Well, Shigamichi, gonna be our bro. Aw.
Like, I feel like the correct thing for Rikio to do was to, like, yeah, okay, we got scanned by the real engineer, like, too bad. Like, just throw us under the bus.
Okay, so... Is there even anyone we can kill now? Alright, Comet. You're so dead.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, it's like all of a sudden they remembered. Oh yeah, that's right. We should be excessive jumpy.
Ooh. Oh. This game is not going well for us. But I think it's just we threw a lot of our points into logic, and we don't even have the first logic ability yet. You're not into direct current. Okay, do you get the general idea of the role?
Yeah.
Rep Gina. Damn, SQ. Oh. Yeah, what? Oh, there's 3 of them. I'm pretty sure Gina's not an engineer.
We should just claim engineer.
I feel like this is like the most extreme case of like, I'm Squidward, I'm Squidward, I'm Squidward, we're all Squidward. Okay, finally. Level 20 in logic. Alright, where's the ability?
You earn the ability to say thank you.
See it. Oh, whatever. We'll get it soon. Ikea disappeared. Okay, well, presumably Chippy is indeed human. I wish we had the high enough logic skill to just, like, say that Chippy is human. But because this just makes Setsu look incredibly suspicious or stupid. Yeah, why the fuck did she start saying that Chippy was suspicious? Just stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. The man, the lone wolf, Shigamichi. Jumpy, I have got a request for you.
I mean, if you don't want it, that's cool, it's fine.
Yeah, he's Gnosia. Oh boy.
Okay, I love that timing so much. I'm gonna help you out, bud. Just dies. Okay. Did someone add that for Shigamichi?
Wait, who's left? Okay, I mean... Right, it feels like Comet has to be Gnosia, right?
Yeah. What? Why do we doubt Comet?
Well, I mean, last round both she and Shigamichi claimed engineer, and now...
Oh,
Shigamichi
right,
has killed.
right, yeah, that's fair.
So-
I forgot. I forgot that this round also has AC.
Presumably.
This round technically does have AC follower, but... So hypothetically, they could just be throwing the AC follower under the bus, but you're right.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just weird that Chippy's defending her. I just think it's not that. Oh. Ah, rip. Reikio Guardian Angel.
Poor Shigamichi.
Feel you pity for old Jonas here.
This girl, this man. Keep gazing upon me, so when I will blush. But Jumpy hark, the young lady beckons. I'm your huckleberry. I have some stuff to attend to.
I say we increase our stealth. So we
Okay.
just don't immediately die. People get suspicious of us. Okay, so Jonas is the doctor. Okay, well, this doesn't look good for Kukushka. Right? Guys are simping, what the fuck? What? No, you fucking idiots! What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
You just can't convince everyone.
Because my logic is not high enough. I don't want to participate in this. Sorry, what? Krishka has opposition to Stella. We should be opposed to Reikio instead. Freeze everyone or freeze? Definitely freeze everyone. Okay, it is very, very obviously Kukushka. Like, friends with me. What is wrong with all of you? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Gina. Oh my god. All my friends are dying. Yes, thank you, Gina. Fuck you. Nice chippies on our side. Oh, okay, it's over. Wow, SQ. Okay, that was a mistake. Oh. Holy shit.
Looks like you messed up.
Holy shit. Comet was the AC follower.
You got bamboozled, my friend.
And then Gnosia just stayed quiet the whole time. Alright, I think I'll call that a night. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah.
We still have not unlocked all the mechanics. A few more roles they need to be introduced, like skills that you can do. This is the general gist of the game. But yeah, what do you think?
I like watching it. I'm not sure if I would play it, but
Fair enough. Alrighty, well, I should probably go to bed.